I think it's right time or high time we get started, right? Okay, so everyone, I welcome you here. So first thing I would like to do is I want to know the dynamics of people that are here. So we're going to do something very quickly. So if you're new to the global financial markets, I want you to type one. What I mean is you're new to the financial market, you're new to trading, you are new to even making money online. You've never, just type one. And if you're, a trader, if you've been making money in the financial market, I want you to type two. So I want us to do that very quickly. Let's do that very quickly. Okay. So I can see that, okay, some people are new, some people are old. Like, okay, uh, I want you to just type it. Let's see. Okay. So that would help us to know, the direction of where we're going. Sheriff. Okay. Now, from the comment section, two things are clear here. So it's clear that we have new people in the financial market space, and we also have, people that are existing traders, people that have been trading the financial market for a while. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be showing you ways by which you can access this market for yourself, as soon as possible, right? So we're not going to, let me not waste your time. Let's go deep into what we have for today. So today is just simple. We're going to be talking about, the global financial market, the solution, brokerage, and, how you can actually get started. Now, this is it. I normally, love to start with something interesting, right? When people hear about the global financial market for the first time online, think about something whereby the something like maybe you go and pick money or on trees or something just easy where they don't have to work. Now, the thing is this. You might be right and you also might be wrong. But however, I want every one of us here to have some, have a mindset because there's one thing that's clear here is we're here to learn systemically how we can grow. We're not here to learn how we can just, um, you know, turn one into 1 billion in the night. No, we're here for a kind of growth that you can replicate over and over again. When people think about wealth, when people think about money, when people think about abundance, it's exciting, right? It's nice that you can afford, whatever you need to do. You can buy whatever you want to buy. You can do whatever you want to do. It's nice to be in that position, right? But the thing is, you need to do that with the right mindset. And that's why I'll be, taking 1 or 2 seconds or minutes to share some things on mindset and wealth creation so that all of us in this meeting can be on the same page. Now, the first thing I want to introduce to you is this. The financial market or the global financial market is actually a gold mine and everyone can take advantage of it. So if you have never earned before, there's something I normally say for everybody that listens to me, and I'm saying it again tonight. If you have never even made $1 in the financial market ever, all what you need to do is listen to the end of this meeting and by this time next week, you would also share your testimony. Like you would see the result. That's how simple it is. And why is it so? It's so because there are some proven strategies that have been tested time and time and time again. All what everybody in this meeting has to do is to do what? Is to connect. So that is something I want to, let me use the word assure everybody in this meeting. So it's going to be fun and it's going to be insightful. So I promised you that. Now, before I go on, there's something I want us to understand. I want everybody to think big at the same time. I want you to think right. So I'm not here telling you think big and, throwing you under the bus and stuff like that. Mm-mm. Think big and think right. There are some things I'm going to be sharing like real soon, and you just be wow. So this opportunity exists, and I never knew about it, or this opportunity exists, and I'm not even taking advantage of it. You know. So you're gonna get that in a minute. So wealth creation starts with the mind. So the mind, and you need to conceptualize it, right? It's not something that you just dream about it only. You need to conceptualize it, and that's why we are here. So after thinking about it, dreaming it, right, the next thing is to what? Take action, and that's what we'll be talking about. So wealth creation is sustainable wealth. Now, there's something I just remembered, like a joke that we were saying the other time with my colleagues. So we're talking about a certain person, uh, I know you would have heard this. They say, why is it that people that win, lottery, why is it that at the end of the day they still go broke? Why? They there are some kind of pictures that they had to show on, we saw them, and it was pathetic. you know the reason is because some of these people, it fell on them. They were not even expecting it, and they couldn't manage it. So why we're here is, we're here to learn how to grow wealth with the global financial market, and also how to manage it. So wealth creation has to do with making money, multiplying money, and also, managing money. So, but this thing is not done in a day, right? So that's why we're here. You'd understand better shortly. Another thing which is important to what we're doing tonight is the systemic nature of, you know, the global financial market, the systemic nature of building wealth. You cannot build lasting wealth with something that you can't test and test and test. Something unlock. That's the point. You can't build it on luck. You need a set of principles that would always work again and again. So tonight, I'm going to show you a lot of things that you could replicate starting from tonight. And the world is full of opportunities everywhere, and it just takes you all to be here and listen to everything we're going to be talking about in this meeting and engage in it to get started. So without, wasting much of our time, next thing we'll be talking about is the global financial market. Now, I'm not going to be talking much about the global financial market. The reason why I'm not going to be talking much about it is, like I said in the beginning, I'd expect every participant of this group to have watched the videos that we had you know, put out earlier. If you don't have the video, you can send us a message. We'll send you the video where we explained what the global financial market is. Yes, everybody is here to learn how they can build wealth, correct. But in fact, there are 1,001 ways on the internet that you could use to build wealth in the financial market. But the million-dollar question is, how many of them have you tested? And do you have someone that can easily guide you? And that's why I'm here for you. So the financial market is big. In fact, it's the largest market in the world. You are trading the biggest market with a daily trading volume of $7.5 trillion. So like I said, I don't want to go much into this because of our time. Tonight, I already promised that it's going to be short and it's going to be straight to the point. We're just going to be talking about solutions because this is a build up of what we've watched in the video that I gave us earlier, right? So the next part of what was there, which we talked about earlier, was CFD. Now, building wealth in the global financial market, it's because some people don't understand this, and I just want to take 1 minute to explain this before we go into the solution. So some people can't wrap their head around, how can I make money in the financial market? How can I make money with something I don't touch, with something that it's not tangible, right? They don't understand that. And one of the ways I like to explain it to them is telling them the concept of CFD. But before I tell you the concept of CFD, you hear of people making money on YouTube. Yeah. Are they physically selling something? I mean, people that maybe YouTube pays, or or Facebook page. They don't sell physical stuff. They make money based on value that the internet technology has given. So CFD is a form of value on in the global financial market. It's a system whereby you can trade an asset without owning that asset. So the world of CFD is the platform that we're going to be exploring tonight. Everything we're going to be looking at, it has its root in CFD trading. So if you want to learn more about it, you can watch the earlier video. You can ask for the earlier videos that we've done on CFD so you can learn more about it, or you can check online so you understand more about it. So this is what Forex is hinged on, right? Okay, so very quickly, let's jump right into the solutions. So the solutions are simple. Now, all of us here, I'm talking based on the fact that I assume, most of us has, sent the video. Now, trading like any business in the world has to do with buying and selling. It has to do with what? It has to do with what? Buying and selling. And for people that would want to learn, in our office here, in Abuja here, number 50 ABTQ, we teach people how they can learn that skill of trading. But however, there are other ways by which you can earn in the financial market. Okay, I think I'm seeing someone, I hope everybody is hearing me. Omega Obadiah said he can't hear me. Oh, I maybe you can sign out and also try to join again. I think everybody can hear me. To be sure everybody can see him, I want you to type one in the comment section. So you can hear me, type one in the comment section. Okay, you can hear me now. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's go on. So right now we're going to be talking about the solution. Do you know that this week alone, from the first solution we're going to be talking about is mentorship and signals. Do you know that from people trading with signals alone this week, they have made a lot of money. And what is signals? Signals is just someone taking uh, analysis from a professional. So the professional can just tell you that, okay, based on analysis, right? It can tell you buy gold or buy dollar or buy crude oil or buy whatever at so price and exit at so price. That's the power of signals. So with signals, you can actually, I know some people that all what they do full time. In fact, this is what they started with. From the financial market, this is what they started, earning with. And it's not something difficult. It's not. In fact, to learn how to use Signal, even if you're a new person, you can learn how to use Signal in less than, let's say, 20 minutes, depending on how fast you are, right? So, and by so doing, that is a part for you already. So let me see if I can show you one or two things before I show you some results. So this is what signals looks like. So we give you signals. There's a team, where you get signals. Like there's a group where you get signals rather. On that group, it comes something like this. So they can tell you, okay, buy gold or buy silver or buy whatever. So when they ask you buy, they will give you the criteria that you would use. And your own is just to impute it. If you once you know how to create your Android phone, trust me, you can make money with this. I know students, right, that this is what they do. Do you understand? So that's the power of what leveraging on mentorship and signals. So while you're doing this, you can be learning more in the community. We do trainings almost every day of the week. Every day of the week, like you are learning. And like I normally tell people, trading is a what? Trading is a skill. The same way you learn how to be a doctor, engineer, and learn how to be a good trader. Now, when I'm talking about trading, I'm not talking about people that gamble. No, because some people just give themselves names, which time will not permit us to look at some of those things, right? So that's how simple it is. And very soon, let me show you something very quickly. Let me show you something. Yeah. So if you can see my screen right now, this is a report of what happened from Monday, 22nd of September to 26th of September. This is what happened. Now, if you were in this community where this signal are being posted, are being given, trust me, the list of us in this group, if you're in this, if you're in the group where this signal was being posted, the list of us in this group should have, should have nothing less than, 285,000 naira in the account. That's about $190 as as at now, while we're here. All you need to do is they tell you, do this and you do it. Do that and you do it. That's how massive this thing is. And some people don't understand. They don't just, some people have been building this skill of trading, for past 10 years, even more. What you are just doing as a new person is you are leveraging on their skills while you are trading with signals. You're also learning. That's the beauty of what? That's the beauty of signals. And every one of us in this community can start. And do you know the beauty of these things that I normally tell people? Do you know that you don't even have to pick all these trades? Trust me, you don't have to pick all these trades. Just pick some few. Monday, out of four signals that was dropped, 300 pips. Tuesday, 382 pips. Wednesday, 367 pips. Thursday, 375 pips profit, 65 pips loss. Yeah, because losses happen in trading, right? On Friday, 480 pips. Guess what, guys? This group, what they only trade, right? It's what? Commodity trading, gold, commodity. And for people that listened to the video that I made yesterday about this, I made a video about this. If you have not checked it on my YouTube channel, please make sure you check it. I was talking about the fact that this week that just passed, gold actually got to new higher highs. For people that are new in this place, it means that this week gold got to the highest point it has ever gotten to since the inception of trading gold as an asset globally. For people that don't understand that or that can't relate, what that means is that let's say you're buying, let's say people are buying cars. I don't know why I'm picking cars. Maybe somebody in this group will buy a car soon. All right, maybe a car worth 20 million. Since the inception of, when they started to maybe trade or make the car, the highest price that it has ever gotten to, let's just tell you that, oh, this car has ever, with inflation and everything, and has ever gotten to 50 million. That's just how it is. How it is. The value of something keeps appreciating, and you taking advantage of it because you are, in the right community. That's, in fact, with signals, I can say this. With signals, if you want to make $5 or $10 by tomorrow, send us a message after this group. Register with PU Prime with our link. We add you to a group, and it's almost certain that you would make nothing less than $10 tomorrow. That is how Signal works. And you're the one doing it yourself. So I know some people might be thinking, oh, I don't have the time. Well, don't worry. We have something for you, which I'm going to be showing you shortly. So as I move on right now, there's something we call, now with, in total, if you're in this group, you would have gained 1,900 pips, 904 pips, and stop loss of 65 pips. So let's convert it, let's put it in monetary terms that all of us understand so that, we can all be on the same page. Now, if you're trading with only 0.01 and you cut all this move, you'll have made $190. That's about 200, close to 300,000 naira right now. So if you are trading with 0.1, you'll have made more than 2 million, 2.8. So I want you all to think all these things. What are you doing? You are leveraging on expert analysis. You are leveraging on it. With time, you would also learn how these signals are being done. That's what you're leveraging on. And that is the power of creating wealth with the right method. And that's what we're doing all of us are doing here. And for people that have bigger accounts, because you can't just use a 1.0 on any kind of account because of obvious reasons why we can't talk about here. Maybe during class when you start learning, you know what we call risk management and the rest of them, right? So based on some of these things, you cannot, there are some lot size you can't trade except your account is that big. So if your account is big enough to pick 1.0 and you caught all this money, you just made $19,000 in a week, guys. You know, as I'm talking right now, somebody's thinking, wow, this is this is interesting. This is massive. Yes, you can actually start this. Now let me show you one or two things. Yeah. So this is one of the screenshot that I just, got from the group. As you can see, this account now let me explain. Now this account, you see 0.2 is actually a big account, right? So on this day, right? Where we made about 100 pips, right? The person only made what? $251 on 0.2, two trades. Now I tell people, if this is the only trade you're able to pick in a week, it's okay. Go and be doing all that thing. Wealth creation is about what? Multiple streams of income. You having the ability to build wealth using other means necessary and available for you. That's what this is all about. That's what this all is all about. And anybody here can do it. Everybody here can do it. These are good results. So let me see if I can also share something right here very quickly on my other device. I thought, I thought I made the videos, but it's not here. So let me share something real quick on my other device. Hope we're all, are we learning something? Are we gaining something? Hope it's the session is interesting. Okay, one thing I can tell you is by the end of this, you would sure have ways by which you can, start earning in the financial market. So right now, I want to share my screen for the other device. I just wanted to show you something. All right. So right now, let's see. All right, let's see. So everybody's still hanging there because we're still going to be talking about something important soon. Okay, I want to believe everybody's seeing my screen right now. I want to believe, can you see my screen? That's on the phone. I'm trying to share my screen on the phone. If you can see the screen, just let me know. That's on the device. If you can see, can you see my screen? That's on my phone. I just shared it, like, not quite long. Hello? If you can see my screen on the phone, just let me know. Oh, can you? That's on the phone. Okay, somebody said yes, somebody said no. Okay. Uh, please, I need someone else to confirm, but it seems like okay. Uh-oh, there's no. What's going on? All right. Okay, I think I just fixed it right now. Good. So now this is an account that now this is a big account, right? That traded only with signals last week. Remember I told you that, you know, go ahead to do this evening after watching those videos is to show you proof. So this is an account that traded with signals last week, and I made a video based on this account. Let me show you. So last week, can you see? Now, mind you, let me see. Now that's from the 9th to what? Sorry, that's from 21st to 28th. Trading with signals alone. So I used to tell people that you don't even have to pick all these trades. You don't have to pick all these trades. You just need to pick few trades and you are done for the week. You are what? You are done for the week. You don't even have to stress about it. You can now you might not have because this account started with about $5,000. You might not have $5,000. You might have $1,000, $200. Some might even have $50. Now you cannot someone with $50, you cannot make the same profit that somebody that have $1,000 is making. No, Makawai. It's not possible, right? Because your account would not even allow you to do that. But irrespective of whatever level that you are in this meeting, your level is 5,000. Wow, good. Your level is 10,000, 20,000, $50,000. I mean, no naira, oh, please. All right. We're talking about dollars here. We're making money in dollars, don't you know? All right. So if your level is this right here with low risks, this is what you would have. This is what you'll have made. And another reason why you should consider signals is this. Now, for this community that I'm sharing tonight, now this community have a very high level of accuracy. The level of accuracy is insane. I mean, it's insane on the roof. I'm not saying it's 100% because there are losses at times, as you could see from the results. But however, any business that you are doing that somebody tells you that you'll never make losses or, profit 100%, right? You need to even watch that business, watch it, watch it carefully, right? Because there's no business, there's no business. But at the end of the day, what makes everything we do here to make sense is that our losses, right, are lesser than the profit, meaning the profit are always what more than the losses. That's what makes everybody profitable, or that's what makes people profitable in this business. So until you have gotten to that level, trust me, if you are looking for something that is foolproof, no, 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 no. Well, this is reality and this is the fact here. And you can start as soon as tomorrow. Now, the next thing that we're going to be talking about is we'll be talking about copy trading. Now, I'm going to show you something that will shock you. Copy trading, copy trading. Now, what copy trading just means is this. Copy trading is more like I'm sure you've, watched the video, but let me just explain. Copy trading has to do with you leveraging on a professional trader, meaning that somebody has the skill set, all what you're doing is what you are just leveraging on their skill. You are leveraging on their skill. So when you leverage on the skill of a professional trader, you are doing copy trading. So and copy trading, you don't have to trade yourself. You don't have to pick any trade. You don't have to do anything with copy trading. All what you need to do for copy trading is just simply leverage. So you just connect it, and when you link your account to a professional trader, as the trader is trading, your account is copying. Whether you are working, you are doing your business. I used to have I used to have a I used to have a client. So yeah, he's a medical doctor. So this man actually, when we started, he was like, Mr. Joshua, I'm interested in this, but honestly, I don't know how I could do this because I'm a very, very busy person. And I told him that, sir, don't worry, you can do copy trading. So with copy trading, what it makes right now, it's insane. It's insane. And before I move on, just one thing I want you to note with copy trading is a passive way of earning in the financial market. So it's decentralized. You have your own personal account. You're not even giving money to anybody. So with copy trading, what it just means that as the person that you are copying as is picking trade, your account is replicating it. And it's so interesting that this is what technology can help you to achieve in this day and age. Some people don't even know. Do you understand? So the second thing about copy trading is this. If the trader close in profits, your account close in profit. If you close in loss, your account also close in loss. But however, for the people that would recommend, right, they close in, good profit. Now, another thing I also want everybody in this meeting to notice this. Now, you are not stuck with one trader for the rest of your life. Mm-mm. If you don't like it, you copied a trader maybe for a week, I say a week, a month or 2 months, and I feel like you don't like the trajectory, the way the trader is trading, you can always switch. So you can always switch. So they won't tell you do this, do that. You can always switch, between traders, right? And thirdly, right, copy trading too has some level of risk. So it doesn't mean that, okay, because I'm copying someone, I'm free, I can never make loss. It also has some level of risk. So, like I tell anybody, there's no business you want to do in this life that does not come with its own level. But however, when you listen to us and what we ask you to do, at least you would not get your fingers burned, right? That's the right word. Now, the last thing I would like to say about copy trading is this. Now, with copy trading, right, it requires more capital, right? So at least you could, with signals, you can start with, $100, even less than $100. You can start trading with $100 or less. I mean, minimum. I know people that trade with $5,000, $10,000 with signals. But I'm just trying to pick the minimum right here. But with copy trading now, copy trading is dependent on the person you're copying. I'm going to show you two examples right now. Let me see if I can, let me share my screen so I can show that to you quickly. So I want you to note that in copy trading, before you start, there's something we call your risk appetite. Always is something that we always determine. So we won't just ask you to copy anybody. Your risk appetite would always determine who you would, get connected to. So, but for new people that get started in copy trading, the least which we recommend is low risk. So low risk, they make lesser. Then we have low risk slash intermediate rather, and we have the high risk. So I'm going to be showing you all of those things. I'll be telling you the pros and I'll be telling you the con. All right. So let me share my screen again so that you could see. So I'm about to show you an account. Just like I said, today is just to show you results. Anything we're talking about, we show results. Anything we're doing is to show you proof, results. Okay. All right. So this is an account, as you can see. It's a fairly small account. So this is a $300 account, and let's see how much this account made last week. So this account made what? $12 last week. So that's low risk. That's, something slow and steady. Slow and steady. No, nothing high or nothing complicated. That's that about that. So let me show you another account which is the next level. Now, for this low risk account, it doesn't have like the the pro is just the fact that it's the safest. It's the safest. So when I mean safest, you know, the risk is low. Two, you are you are comfortable. It's beginner friendly. Let me use that word. But the other side that most people don't really like is how is it? The other side is that it makes reasonable profit. So I don't like to use the word small profit because there's nothing like small profit in this business. Profit is profit, whether $1, 50 cents, whatever, it's profitable. However, it makes based on your capital, you make what reasonable profit. So, but however, if you are have been trading for maybe quite some time and you know what it means to trade and to trade profitably or to take risks on your account, I'm going to show you something real quick. So, about to show you something real quick just now. Okay, where is this now? Just hold on, give me a moment. I'm trying to show you something. So, because one thing that you need to understand is trading is very profiting. Okay, so I think I'm back there. Um, okay, good, I'm back there. So, I'm trying to share my screen. I don't know why it's not. Mm, mm. All right. So I'm trying to share an account as well, which is on the high risk side as well. Okay. So if you can see my screen, just let me know. If you can see my screen, just let me know. All right. So, okay, good. We're back online. Okay. So as you can see, this account right here, this is like a high risk. This is a high risk account that's even trading. This person is trading BTC because the person is doing a copy trading account that is, trading crypto, Bitcoin, is trading on Sunday. So this is a high risk account. So these accounts can make right now today, the owner of this account just made $58. This is even today because I remember I just connected I connected this account last week Friday. So it's not even it's not person deposited $800. This is a cent account. So not $80,000. This is cent account, right? And the person has made $58 a day. So based on what we see, this is called high risk. Now, why is this high risk account? The reason why this is called high risk is because this person makes more profit per time. And based on the number of profit he makes per time, right? He's also risking more to make more. So people, if you are new, you're not recommended to do this. You're only recommended to do what we call the low risk, which gives you reasonable profit. Now, at times, all what you need to know about building wealth is how can I grow one brick on the other? You don't need something that would, as a beginner, you don't need something that would multiply your $100 to 1,000. Leave that one for people that have been in the market, that have experience, that know what it entails. So that is that on copy trading. So for people that would like to do copy trading as well, let us know at the end of it so that you can get started. Now, for copy trading, it's highly, highly profitable and highly passive as well. And another thing again, last thing I would say for copy trading, if you don't really have much funds for copy trading, you may not make much profit. So if you don't have much fund and you can trade with signals, it's best you'd maybe go for that as well. Okay, so the last thing which I'm going to be talking about tonight, I want to share my screen for the system, is the AI trading. The AI trading. Now, some people don't like signal. Some people like to do it themselves. And I want to show you practically how you can. Now, for the AI, you are the one trading yourself. In fact, you don't even need to, you don't need to, uh, you don't need to wait for someone to tell you what to do. You control, you control everything. All right. So if you can see my screen on my system, just let me know. Can see the screen, just let me know. Oh, good. So don't get it twisted. Don't get confused. I'm just want to show you. Uh, okay, good. So what this software does is it, you know, identify markets, profitable trades, opportunities that you can enter in the market. And when it identifies the opportunities, what does it do? The next thing that it does is what? It gives you the entries. It gives you the signal, the go ahead to start trading. That's what it does for you. And for someone, you can even use this trading strategy to even learn how to trade. Now, this is a trend trading strategy, and I'm going to give us the rule. I'm sure some of us are already used to it already. So the way this software works or this strategy works is that it gives you a direction. So you can, the market either buys, sell, or it ranges. So this software, what it does is it gives you It gives you entries, exits, and also helps you to manage your trades. So the only downside is this software, you don't use this software when the market is ranging. So when market is ranging, it's not advisable to use the software except you have maybe other confluences to use. But when the market is trending, this can give you good risk to reward ratio. Okay, so now let's get right to it. Now, this software is a software that personally I've been using this software for around 4 years, and this software it's powerful. It's powerful. It's something that everybody in this meeting can actually use. You are going to understand it real quick. Everybody in this meeting can use this software. Now, there are two ways to use this software. It gives you two directions. So you see upper arrow and you see the downward arrow. So when you see the arrow facing up, it means that you should buy. When you see the arrow facing down, it means that you should sell. But you don't just buy or sell immediately. You need what we call what? Confluence. And that's why all these, if you could see below the screen here, you'd see the filters. We call these filters. This blue, red beneath the screen. You see like bars here. So these are filters. So these are the filters that are called confirmation. Now, for professional traders or intermediate traders that are in our midst, when you hear traders talking, they will ask you, okay, you want to pick this trade. I mean, profitable traders. Or no, I don't mean any people that just wake up one day and give themselves title that's not right. So I'm talking about people that have learned what trading is through the process of time and have refined their skills, right? So when people are that like that are talking, or when if you haven't talking to me and you say, "Oh, Mr. Joshua, I am buying Euro USD," the next thing I'll ask you is, "What's your confirmation?" Oh, okay, tell me that. Oh, it's an uptrend, and you can tell me that. Oh, the market is bullish because of XYZ, right? You can tell me that. Oh, if for people that trade ICT or something like that, you could tell me that, oh, market is testing a particular region. Like there are different things, confluences you could use, right? There's what I'm trying to say is there's always a reason why you buy or sell. There's always a one. There's always a reason why you buy or sell. So you really, really, really need to do what? You really need to learn all those things, and that's why we're here. So right now for this, so what we're doing right now, so when you get a buy arrow, sorry, I was trying to get something real quick. Okay, so when you get a buy arrow, what do? You need to verify. Okay, there's some whenever I use the word verify nowadays, like I just remember, the Nigerian space in those days when the word was trending online. Go and verify. I just remember that. Okay, so let's come back to it. Okay, when this software asks you to what, buy or sell, you need to go and verify. So that's it's as simple as that. And how do you verify? You verify with these um lines below here. We call them filters. With these filters below here, you verify. So, and how do you verify? Let me see if I could. Where's my pointer? Okay. Now, how to verify is simple. So for example, when you get an upward directional arrow, now upward directional arrow translates to buy. Based on the people that develop this software, buy the code that they use to understand whether to buy or sell. For buy is blue, then for sell is red. So for example, under this beautiful buy that I'm seeing here on gold, you could see that. Let me put this arrow here so that you can see it very clear. So as you can see this arrow here, right? Now you could see that the arrow is saying that we should do what? We should buy. That's the first step. Arrow says we should buy. Now the second thing you ask yourself is, now that the arrow is asking me to buy, do I buy immediately? The answer is what? No, you don't buy immediately. You need to do what? Go and verify. So how do you verify? You just look beneath. Hope everybody can see beneath here. These blue lines and red lines beneath this here. Hope everybody can see. I'm just hovering around it with my cursor. Hope everybody can see it. If you can see it, just let me know. All right. So when you come here, what do you do? If the arrows beneath is what is blue, it means that it's a go ahead to buy. That means this first one, this first space, sorry, this first space has to be what? Has to be blue. This has to be blue, and this has to be blue before we can buy. So when the arrow comes out, just put your vertical line, then you check beneath it. Is everything blue or red? If it's red and everything is saying buy, you not buy. But if it's upward directional arrow and everything is saying blue, guess what would you do? You buy. And that's how simple it is. So for people that I was using this software last week, you just put the next thing is you put your stop loss. Your stop loss is below the arrow like this. So, and for people that are using this software, they will have made good, money last week. Now let's look for another example. So to make sure that you know, we get everything correctly. Okay. So this is an upward directional arrow, right? And this is what? Blue. This is red, and this is blue. So let me just ask to make sure that we are all following. So are we going to buy because the arrow says we should buy? I want us to answer that. Are we going to still buy because based on this arrow that we got here, are we going to buy? Yes or no? Are we going to buy? No. Okay, okay. No, no. Why? Okay. Oh, I think everybody agrees no. Okay, so why are we not going to buy? Why are we not going to buy? So let me make sure everybody is why are we not buying? Can someone answer? Why are we not buying? Why are we not buying? Can someone answer that so I'll be sure we all we got it. Now the reason why we're not buying is this because although the arrow say we should buy, by the time we went to verify, the God bless you. The three parameters are not all blue. God bless you. Because we have mix and there is mixture. God bless you. That's just it. It's as simple as that. So there are times whereby, let me see if I could, let's check another pair. Okay, this is SAU, XAU USD. Let's check Euro USD and see. Yeah. So this Euro USD, let's see. Wow. So you can see by the time this arrow came out, this was on Thursday. This arrow, in fact, the risk to reward ratio is mad. It's mad. 17 pips. Imagine 17 pips because it's below the arrow. And guess what? You have made over 80 pips already. That's insane. That's insane. But however, the only thing about this is this strategy is what? A trend trading strategy. It's mostly when market is what? Trending. So, and if you're in, let me use this example. If you only trade when it's trending, when the market is only trending, if that's only the time you trade, you'll be very profitable, even if you don't trade every day. If you trade twice a day, so I trade twice a week rather, and at the end of the month, you're able to, on your own, using this software, you're able to grow your account by more than 20%. You should you should be proud of yourself. You should be happy with your achievements, right? So that's something remarkable and also powerful about this software. So tonight I'm going to end everything right now. I want to hear questions and I'm going to tell us how we can get started with ev- how we can get started with everything. All right. So hope we all enjoyed. Hope we learned something. Right? Hope we learned something. Hope we learned something. So if you learned something, I want you to just drop any emoji of your choice in the comment section if you learned something. All right. So with everything that I've, shared tonight, right, it's evidence, right, that the global financial markets host a good range of, opportunities. Like there's an so there's a lot of opportunities here. Yeah, I could see Tommy, I could see Sharif. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. All right. They're happy. Good, 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 good. So I can see some people already. Yeah, that's the money. That's the money. The money, the money gang. Okay, that's good. That's good. So right now, let me start by, telling you. So how to get the bot or how to get the software. So you need to um first for people new here, you need to register with PU Prime. So when you register with PU Prime, right, you verify your account, you fund it. So when you fund your account, right, your account would be, eligible rather to participate in any of the options that we talked about. Now let me start with the first question. How do you get the bot? Now for the bot to get this, right? All what you need to do is you need to have your account funded with $200 to get this bot. But now there's a catch here. So if you can fund your account, from now to let's say we're not normally we do 1 week, but for this meeting we're not be able to do that because by this Friday we're hosting another meeting because we're introducing another software or another AI because we're in the world of AI, right? Where that you can leverage, to trade the financial market. So we won't do that. So by Wednesday, so if you can't get your account funded with $200 by Wednesday, it's going to go up again. So that's to get it. Now you are not buying this bot. All what you need to do is just fund your account with that minimum and you get it. So the next thing is how much for copy trading minimum. So for low risk copy trading, there are different categories. Now there are some people that okay, let me add before I go into copy trading, let me just also say one thing. Okay, I just saw someone said, oh, what about people that have $100? Now for people that have $100, there is an app that will give you. That one works on your mobile phone. So that one just it gives you analysis as well, right? And you can use it to trade, but it's not this one. This one is $200. Okay, so that's just for $100. The $100 is for you get the app on the phone. Then for people that have what they call it, for people that have okay, well if you fund $200, you get both of them. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So for copy trading, how much can you start for copy trading? So for copy trading, let's start with low risks. For low risks, you can start with $100. Low risks, you can start with $500. Low risks, you can also start with 8,000. I'm giving you the different categories, right? Because we know there are different people here. And for medium risks, you can start with $500 and 8,000. Then for high risks, now high risks, you can start with $2,000 and above. Now with $2,000, you are in for, you want to take a lot of risks and make a lot of money. All right. So that's that on it. Now, you told us how to set your stop loss, but you did not teach us how to set it. Good, 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 good. So I'd answer that question. I wanted to end before 9. That's why I was trying to rush. Now, to set your take profit using the software. Now, you could, because the idea is to ride the trend, right? So when you set your stop loss, now, when the market goes in your direction for, let's say, 20 pips, you bring your stop loss to your entry, you break even, right? So once you do that, You could, either trail, you can trail because the idea is to ride the trend, or you can just do 1:1 risk to reward. Do you understand? You can either just do 1:1 risk to reward, meaning that if your stop loss is like 15 pips, your TP2 should be 15 pips. Then TP2 can be 30 pips, depending on you. Is that okay? So, and for people that would get the software, there are other things that will tell you about that, which will be when you get it. So that there are other ways, right? So that one is we'll give you the information later. Does this bot gives you signal to use in trading? And what about the people that don't know how to impute signals in the platform? Okay, I'm trying to get your question, Mr. Sheriff. Does this give you signal to use in trading? You can, you could use to trade, right? The signal loan is different. For signal, there's different groups for signal where you get what do you call it? You get signals to trade with, right? You get signals and you impute those signals yourself. Then for people that don't know how to, if you don't know how to impute signals, I don't think you would know how to use this too. So maybe you might want to do copy trading, but it's not difficult. You could if you want to even learn how to impute signals, how to even trade with this, still go ahead, register, verify account and fund it. We'll add you to a group where we teach you how to do that. So someone says, will the new bot that you are about to launch be available to all with $200? Yes, it will be available. To be available. Yeah, to be available. I think PU Prime wants people to connect with them to be profitable. Yes, yes. So already, if you are just hearing of PU Prime for the first time, right? So PU Prime has been because uh obviously PU Prime has been since 2015. You can go and do your research online. And from 2015 till now, from 2015 it started in Australia. Then from Australia, Pilgrim has set up different offices around the world, over 25 physical presence globally right now. In Nigeria, we're in Lagos and also in Abuja. For people in Abuja, we're in number 50 Ibiti Kiwi Street, Work and Connect building. Then for people in Lagos, we're at number 54B Adeni Jones Ikeja, Lagos building. Yeah. I think, yes, Pew Prime to the world. I love that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pew Prime to the world. Thank you very much. So, with that, we've come to the end of this. So, for people that listen to us on radio, at least by tomorrow, we'll get across to you. And even from tonight, we'll get across to you, help you set up, so that you can get started as soon as possible. So that at least by Monday, people that will trade with signals can start earning already. People that will trade with that will do copy trading can start earning already, right? Okay. So good night, everyone. It's a pleasure. Always. This is Joshua, and I'm looking forward to everybody. I'm looking forward to everybody grow in this business. I'm looking forward to everyone to, build wealth that actually lasts, right? You can grow from whatever level you are. I've seen people scale up from, you know, a $500 account, they have scaled up to well over $2,000. I've seen people in months though. I've seen people scale up. So I've seen a student that he started by he funded $50. When he funded $50, his account was connected to copy trading then. It was just making 1 cent, 2 cents. He topped up like he was just using it as a saving box until his account got to about is it $300 and the account started shooting from there. I've seen different people scale up. So this is scalable. I've seen people that I had a client, I think 2 weeks ago, deposited $5,000 just to trade the only signals. And I have this last week that passed, I have people that deposit 1,000, 2,000, whatever, just to do one or two of the systems. So any of you can actually take advantage of it. So we've come to the end of this meeting. So just send us a message on WhatsApp so we can help you get started. So this week is a wonderful week already. Some people are already primed to making good profit. All right, so have a nice